Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live stream. Tonight, I have all new content for you guys, and I don't normally do this type of stuff, but tonight, as a simple legal disclaimer, I have absolutely no partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with what I'm about to bring onto the stream. So, just thought I'd put that out on record. So, anyway, chats are open if you guys would like to join the chats. If you're new, feel free to get subscribed to the channel and be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll always be able to stay up to date, receive news, updates, and all new content coming out here on the channel. But with that being said, I do have chats open. If anybody would like to join the chats, always welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my viewers because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So again, I definitely do want to take the time to thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for understanding where I'm coming from. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive on into it. As most of you may know or may not know, there is going to be a big event coming up August 22nd. Motley Crue will in fact be performing. And if you guys would like to know exactly where that is, I also have that link in the description as well. Unfortunately, Mick Mars will not be part of that tour because he is officially retired and has been since 2022. He has been replaced with John 5. So if you guys have no idea who that is, definitely check out Motley Crue's website. And by the way, just to let y'all know, Nikki Sixx has his own book. So if you know anybody that's out there suffering from opiate addictions, be sure to check out that book. And just to let y'all know that the website that you go to, there only may be one in stock if they're not sold out already. If they are in fact sold out, please be patient. They're going to try to get more books probably sometime here in the near future. I can't say exactly when because this is all new to me. Other than that, I really don't know what else to tell you. You can probably get those on Amazon and probably iOS, probably through ebooks or something like that. So all through August, there's going to be multiple different events that Motley Crue is going to be attending. This is the 2026 Sin Tour that they're going to be performing at. So every tour might have something a little bit different. So they may possibly change the name of different tour events and so forth. But I have been watching something, and I've actually seen Tommy Lee do an interview, and he did say that they were going to be doing this. So that has been confirmed. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything you'd like to add into the chats, feel free to do so. If you have any other further questions, feel free to leave them in the chats, or you can drop a comment down below in the comment section. And I will definitely be taking a look at everybody's comments at the end of the live stream. Oh, also as a simple disclaimer as well, I left in the description that what I posted in the description is not sponsored either. So no partnership, no apprenticeship, no sponsorship there either. So that is all applicable. So I'm just trying to I'm basically putting all that out there to cover all grounds. So big shout out to Vince Neil. Big shout out to Tommy Lee. Also, big shout out to Mick Mars, even though he is the co-founder of Motley Crue. And there's one I'm obviously leaving out. I'm not trying to do this intentionally, guys. let's see, Nikki Sixx, Mick Mars. No, not Mick Mars. All the other original band players are going to be there except for Mick Mars. And for those of you who don't know what his condition is, this has been put out into the public. You can hardly find it all over mainstream media. He is basically battling a case of ankylosing spondylitis. And for most of you who don't know what that is a degenerate bone disease that affects the tendons and ligaments in his spine that allow his spine to move. So as a resort to that, with his medical conditions continually to grow worse, he has retired in 2022, so he is no longer officially touring with Motley Crue. This guy was really good with the guitar. If you guys haven't heard his music, definitely check it out. You guys can also find that on Android. And if you're on iOS, you can also find that in Apple Music. So there you go. And and by the way, guys, like I said, you can also find everything in the description. So just to let you guys know, tickets are in fact selling out very quickly. So if you guys definitely do want to check them out, feel free to do so. Matter of fact, there is a whole list. I actually have this pulled up on my phone. So these are all the dates and everything scheduled. I don't know if this is going backwards, but I think it might be. I think they got everything a little mixed up in here when it comes to dates and stuff like that, guys. So you guys can also check out, like I said, the link in the description to purchase tickets. I don't know exactly how much they're going to be on sale for, but there you go. I just showed you the whole entire list. But also Vince Neil has his own book out as well. So I think I pretty much covered all the originals except for John 5. John 5 is in fact a replacement for Mick Mars again. So I do have my other PC sitting here next to me. So if anybody does join the chats and does leave any provocative remarks, more than likely I will probably end up banning that person from the channel. And I would say that's a really good bet, because at the beginning of the live stream, negativity will not be tolerated. That's exactly what I meant by that. So last time they did their farewell tour was here in North Carolina, but that was up in Raleigh. That was during the time of Ozzy Osbourne passing away. Everyone knows that Ozzy is no longer with us, unfortunately, because of his condition. He's been gone for a little while, so that's when they finally did their last tour. But come to find out, they're still touring, but probably not as much. But they're just doing that for like certain types of events and stuff like that. If you guys have not seen the movie The Dirt, You guys can also find that on Netflix. They have been there for a while, and Nikki Sixx has done an interview on that. They were at their absolute best all the way down to their absolute worst. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a history. And by the way, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you do happen to get the movie The Dirt, due to the graphic content of that nature, viewers' discretion is advised, because there's a lot of stuff on there that's probably not suitable for children. So if you plan on watching something like that, you might want to set that for like a later time, because of explicit content. So it pretty much goes to show you exactly everything from when they started, how they started, what all they played. And they've had a lot of new music since then, which is now kind of older. So again, if you guys plan on getting tickets, have at it. So that's if you're looking forward to going to any concerts. Let me know in the comment section. And if there's any specific date that you would like to know if they're touring, feel free to let me know. And if so, I will definitely reply back to the comments in that comment section. So if you do know somebody that is struggling with an addiction or opiate addiction or something like that, just note that there's always help. It never really hurts to ask for help. Sometimes there might be some people that maybe what's the word I'm looking for here, that might have too much pride and not ask for help at all. But just try to convince them in any way, shape, or form to get the necessary help that they need to prove them to not to prove themselves, but to help with their addiction, help them through it, and help them get back on their feet so they can live a better life. I myself never really had any type of addiction issues. At one point in time, I used to party, but that's when I was younger. The only thing I did was drink mostly. But I didn't really find myself having a problem with it. So I know if I can overcome certain things, so can everyone else. All you got to do is put your heart to it and put your heart into it. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You can also you put your mind to it, you put your heart to it, you can accomplish it. So that's pretty much all that I'm going to say right there. So again, hopefully I'm able to inspire a lot of you, if you do know somebody that has those type of addictions, to make sure that they seek the proper help that they need to overcome it. And of course, nobody's perfect, and eventually, from time to time, people's going to fall off the wagon, but that's not a big deal. That's part of the recovery. But they got to want the help in order to get the help that they need. So try to talk them into it if you can. Try to convince them. I wouldn't say persuade them, but just have a talk with them. If you truly care about whoever's struggling with any type of addiction, the only thing you can do is talk to them. So anyway, I digress. So just because you think you may have seen somebody at their absolute worst does not mean that you could see them at their absolute best. Have them set that goal and help give them the extra guidance and kind of give them that little extra push forward. If they take a few steps back, no big deal. Just give them that extra push in life. And therefore, that's actually going to make them overcome this. That's actually going to help them to overcome any type of addiction or struggle or whichever you prefer to call it. Call it what you will. And hopefully that does, in fact, lead them to the road of recovery. And we have someone on stream. Welcome to the live stream. Who do we have here? But if this information does in fact help you guys out, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, because I'm going to be coming out with all new content here within the next few days. This bit of content right here, I've been working on this one for the past 48 hours, so I think I did pretty much cover quite a bit of ground there. Some things I kind of had to add more towards the end, like where you can get the box office tickets and stuff like that for Motley Crue. I definitely do appreciate the hearts. Thank you so very much. And who do we have in chats? And for the most part, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I do a lot of PC stuff, PC tech when it comes to live streams. I do a lot of those type of videos. I did one, in fact, with Windows 11, Windows 10, stuff like that. Those are some older videos. You guys can check those out too if you like. But I did mention one thing. If you're not sure if your computer is set up for Windows 11, you can put this app in called PC Health Check. So when you do happen to run that, that will actually scan your whole entire computer, and it will let you know if your PC is compatible to run Windows 11. Some computers might run a lot faster than others, depending on what type of processor you have. And depending also on how much drive space you have. So there you go. I did say I would mention that on my next live stream, so this is also part of it as well. So very simple stuff to check out. And if you guys would like to know more about Motley Crue's past history, you can also check out their biography. Just go into you can find that on Microsoft Edge. Hang on a second. I'll show you guys exactly where you can find their full biography. Excuse me. So you definitely want to come up here to Microsoft Edge if you're using Windows. Let's see here. Motley Crue biography. So here it is, guys. This is their biography. If it gives you the option to show more, click on read all. Their top #1 music album was Dr. Feelgood. That was the first song that actually hit #1 in the box office. And they have sold over exactly 1 million copies. So here's Tommy Lee with wait a minute. Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx. You guys can also find that on Wikipedia. So this again is their full biography, as you can see right here, listed in the address bar, not the URL. If you plan on using Copilot, I don't necessarily recommend that. You guys can also check out more information online. But if you plan on checking out the movie The Dirt, because there's a lot of explicit content in there, again, viewer discretion is advised. So if you have people that's under 18, that's probably not going to be suitable for them, because I do believe that also has a age thing on it. So if you guys definitely are looking forward to trying to find this on Netflix, which I have right here. Okay, what the hell? This computer is very slow. Thinking it's probably got some kind of malware in it. Come on. I hate this, having to back out of certain files to pull up something specific. Oh, God damn it. I don't want games. Okay. I'm going to pull it up on my other computer, guys. Is this my secondary PC is not wanting to pull this up? So on Netflix, I have it on both of my computers. And for some odd reason, it's not wanting to pull that up. Movies. Let's try this again. Doesn't look like it's going to open up, guys. So I'm just going to keep trying until I'm going to keep doing this until it does. Eventually, it's going to open. In case you guys are wondering, this is it right here. This is the, hang on. This is about Motley Crue. It starts out showing you everything from the end, but it also will play the whole entire video from the very beginning. Well, hello from Springfield, Illinois. How are you doing today? And hey, Carol. And I'll even type this in the chats. So, in case most of you guys don't know what I do on my channel, you're more than welcome to go back and check out some of my other videos. But I do a lot of PC tech and stuff like that on stream. But today I've been talking more about Motley Crue than anything. So it's all new content, but I can mix it up a little bit and show you some things on PC. If you have your own personal computer, fantastic. If you're having issues with your PC, this is pretty much what I went to school for, IT support specialist. So I do a lot of stuff like that. Fantastic. I'm glad to know that you're doing just fine. Um, so there is a lot of things that I can show you. I do a lot of simple walkthroughs and stuff like that. If you want to walk through a certain thing with a certain issue, um, you're more than welcome to participate in that if you like. Just to let you know, I don't smoke cigarette does. I just help it out. So if you're having issues with your hard drive and your PC, if you own one, and you want to know how to fix that, I can show you how to do that. So here we go. But now, as far as Motley Crue stuff goes today, guys, I think that's going to be it on the Motley Crue. If I happen to find out more information about that, I will definitely keep you posted and let you know what's going on there. So if you have a PC and you're having hard drive issues, come up to your recycling bin. Double tap, left click. Okay, what's going on with my computer? There we go. Fantastic. And once you come to this little section here, scroll down to where it says this PC. Oh, okay. I wasn't live yesterday. I only live stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So once you pull this page here up, come down to where it says this PC. This this is a lower end computer, but this works with any PC, Windows 10, Windows 11. This is a Windows 10 PC. So right click here, because this is your main hard drive. That's where all your Windows, Microsoft stuff's stored. Come down to properties. It's at the very bottom. And once you pull this page here up, you're going to come up to where it says tools. This option will check your disk drive for file system errors. So even though it's not necessary, we're still going to check it anyway. It says it's not necessary here, but this might be a little bit time consuming because, like I said, this is a lower end computer. And come Thursday, I'm going to be doing a gaming thing on here. If you'd like to jump in with that as well, you're welcome to do so. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't realize who that was. Sam, I am definitely sorry about that. Okay, fantastic. I was just getting ready to message you and ask you who that was. Sam, I am so sorry about that, brother. Fantastic. But also, guys, if you are looking to find more information about Sam's business, he's in the chats right now. Matter of fact, Sam, I'm going to go ahead and add you on as a mod. And there you go, Sam. You are now officially a moderator. So if anybody pops in, you also have the authority to boot them out. Welcome aboard, Sam. Let's give a very big special shout out to Sam here in the chats, guys. He is now officially our new moderator. Let's give him a warm welcome. And now after all this stuff here is done, after it's been scanned, just go ahead and close out of that and come down here to defragment. And what this is going to do, this is going to show you exactly what drive it's going to be scanning. C drive, which is solid state. Last analyzed, this was a few days ago. And this will probably take anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. You don't have to click on this. Come down here to where it says optimize and left click. This goes by very quickly too, by the way. Sometimes this computer will actually get caught up on certain things. So I may have to possibly reprogram this again. So now that that's already complete, let's go ahead and close all this out. This is not necessary. But there you go, guys. I showed you again how to do a file system error check all throughout your hard drive in your PC. So if somebody does in fact create some type of issue in the chats, you can basically go down to, let's see where, let me see if I can pull this up on my phone. So there is plenty of things I can do. If you happen to see that little chat bar down below, just click on the person that's causing an issue and you can just boot them out. And if you're not sure how to, if you're wanting to raise the pixel rate and much more, I'll show you how to do that too. There should be like a settings icon somewhere. If you don't see that settings icon, it's that little gear that's right here. You can press on that. And then you'll come up here to the top where it says quality, 360p. And this is the selection right here that you can actually choose. I probably wouldn't recommend going over 720, but unless your device can handle 1080p, then you could do that too. That's if you wanted to raise the pixel rate and enhance the quality of the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sam, in fact, does have a U-Haul business in Springfield, Illinois. He also has a couple other businesses. He's got one, I do believe it's called Tasties or something like that. But if you like to inform people in the chats of what you do, feel free to go ahead and add that into the chats if you like, Sam. So guys, for the most part, I actually do have my PC here, but there's other times when I do live stream, I don't keep my other computer near. That's just to kind of cover the simple basics of certain things. I can also show you guys other things with the computers as well. So if you guys ever do come across the BitLocker screen, let me know in the comments, and I will show you guys exactly how to get out of that BitLocker recovery screen. Because once you get that, the BitLocker recovery screen, that locks the drive. That actually does lock down the hard drive. So if you guys want a better encryption system for your computer, check out VeraCrypt. Because your privacy is more stable with VeraCrypt than it is through BitLocker. BitLocker tends to leak information back to Microsoft. So I don't necessarily trust BitLocker or the TPM associated with that. So if you guys don't know what a TPM is, that is the Trusted Platform Module, which I simply don't trust it. So, I mean, I do all types of stuff when it comes to computers and computer health. But this one here, I think I'm going to have to reinstall the operating system, probably go back to safe boot and kick everything back over. And hopefully it goes a lot faster and hopefully it runs smoother. But if your computer constantly goes to the blue screen of death, that means you probably either have an internal component issue, which something's not getting enough power, or it might be a capacitor or something that might be not charging correctly, or it could be something, it could be anything. But tracking it down, that's a task. But guys, just to let you all know, it's very simple. Once you get certain things fixed, you should be good to go. This coming Thursday, I'm also going to be talking about BitLocker and what it does. So hopefully I can help you guys out with that if you ever do come across any issues. But if you do get a BitLocker screen, more than likely you may have a bad BIOS update. Something might be corrupt with one of the files during the time of the update that could cause the issue of your BitLocker screen popping up and locking up your hard drive. Oh my. So let's see if I can pin this comment to the top of the chats. Pin message. Unfortunately, it is not letting me pin that. So I might have to go in and fix that. So guys, just to let you know, this is not local. This is pretty much all over the US. So no matter what state you're in, you can definitely contact Sam. And as a matter of fact, he did post his number in the chats. If you guys have any business questions, any propositions or something like that, feel free to give him a call. Feel free to let him know exactly what it is that you need assistance with. And I'm sure he'll be more than happy to help you. And by the way, guys, just ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know, he is also a veteran. So definitely do be respectful. And feel free to shake his hand and thank him for his service. Because He does some things that most other companies probably won't do. So big special shout out to Sam, also as one of the new moderators. Great guy. I've actually spoke to him over the phone. Impressive stuff that he's doing. And by the way, the person I'm actually here with is also a veteran. So I'm more than likely I'm basically her personal chef. I do a lot of prepping food and stuff like that. I do it all, guys. Oh, you're absolutely welcome, Sam. Not a problem. So if you guys do have any further questions that you do have for Sam, please feel free to ask him. If there's something that he can help you out, I'm sure he'll be able to help you out a lot better than what I will be, because he's the business owner. I'm just helping him promote his businesses. Um, Pretty soon I'm going to be going back. I'm probably going to start me another Discord channel. So if you like, I can also put that on my Discord. Not sure if I want to. Well, I'm thinking about either Discord or Twitch, but either one, I'm definitely going to help this guy promote his businesses. And once I get everything all set up, I'll put a link in the description for you guys so you'll be able to know exactly where else you can find me. If you're not able to see me on YouTube, I will definitely put all that right down below. So, again, I definitely do appreciate everything. So I'm gonna be on probably until 9:30ish tonight. Then I'll probably sign off. So again, I definitely do hope that if you guys do have something that you definitely want to do, contact Sam and let him know exactly what it is that you're doing. And if you're wanting to move from one state to another, I definitely do recommend contacting him. Great guy. Um, and again, Sam, it is definitely an honor to have you on in the chats. So I definitely do appreciate that very much. And I'm actually glad I can help you out as much as I can. So anyway, guys, moving on to the next topic. Because we do have quite a bit to discuss. Most of you guys may or may not know that there is a new game that is already out on Steam. I do talk a lot about gaming channels, or not gaming channels, but new games and stuff that are coming out for PC. So you'll probably hear me talking about that quite a bit too. The name of the game is called Funnel Runner. You guys can also find that on Steam. It is out right now. If you guys would like to check that game out. Very hyper realistic graphics. Awesome game. And it looks like that would be very challenging. You guys can also find that on YouTube. I I need to start getting in touch with a lot of these other YouTubers and ask them if I can help them their channel as well. But absolutely. Speaking of which, demonstration. Military grade. My roommate's a veteran. She made the coffee this morning. So big shout out to every single veteran here in the United States. Much love, much respect. My hat's off to you. My dad being a veteran, my salute to you as well. My dad served in the United States Army, Korean War, 2nd Division. My grandfather served in Vietnam. Intelligence. There's quite a bit of stuff that I know that I'm not going to say much about. But anyway, yes, we drink coffee very strong around here where I'm at. So I absolutely love it. So anyway, I definitely do want to thank Sam again for being a part of the channel. He is now our new mod. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out where I was at now. Oh, Funnel Runner. If you guys have not got a chance to check out the game, it is released. It is out and available on Steam right now. It is a PC only game, unfortunately, at this time. But give it time, guys, ladies and gentlemen. This game could possibly make it to console, but nothing further on that currently at this time. Very hyper realistic graphics. I think you guys will be impressed. The objective is to try to get as much stuff, much resources to a vehicle, fix it up, and try to get out of that local area before that F5 twister, EF5 twister comes through. This game is basically based on pure weather. It's called Funnel Runner. It does form tornadoes. So I have actually seen it. I thought it was awesome. I think this is like the #1 game of the year. And I do see that this game very well does have the potential of winning an award. So if this game does in fact get to the top #1 in the charts, there's going to be an award for this game. It is awesome. I've seen the graphics in it, and it is remarkable. So if you guys would like to see the chats, or not see the chats, to see the game, let's get a hashtag in the chats, Funnel Runner, and I will definitely pull this up for you and show you exactly what the game is made of. Big shout out to the devs who actually made the game. I have not yet got a chance to find out who this is because this game came out of absolutely thin air, just that quick. So if you guys definitely want to take a look at that, I will be more than happy to show that to you. Ah, there we go. But these graphics are absolutely amazing. When you see it, it's probably going to have you thinking that you're right there in it. The objective is to try to get as much stuff done as you possibly can. You guys can purchase different things throughout the whole entire game itself. So this might take a minute to load up. And if you guys do have Steam on your PC, you guys can always add that to your wish list. I'll show you guys the price of that as soon as I can get my Steam page open. I know there's times I do have a little bit of issues getting it up and going. So right now it looks like it's doing an update. So if you do have a computer and you do have it installed, Steam, it's right here. All their updates will come from from a dedicated server, but it will come from Valve servers because that's who Steam is through. And yes, this is a touchscreen, by the way. There we go. So again, I definitely do want to thank Sam for sharing that piece of information and putting that out there for you guys. So I definitely do appreciate that. So if you're not sure if you have anything on your wish list for the game, you can always come over to here, right next to your search box, click on wish list. Sorry guys, this computer is a little slow, so I definitely do want to convey my apology. And if you do see games that do not have a price listing on them, that's probably because the game is not out. And why is this not in? Okay, let's see. This is the game, guys. Your job is to try not to get picked up by the twister. So in case you haven't seen this game yet, this did in fact come out. I don't know how long ago it's been. July 16th, 2026, to be exact. So that was the EF5 twister that you just seen right there. You guys will have small tornadoes, big tornadoes. You'll probably have two, maybe three at a time, possibly even four at a time. There it is, guys. Funnel Runners, July 16th. And this is an online co-op game. I think you can have up to like 8 players on here, 7, maybe 8, something like that. There's the EF1 right there. That's like the smallest one of all. Yep, wait a minute. Skipped one. And if you guys do see doors that are boarded up, you can use the crowbar to pull off the boards or planks. You definitely got to keep gas and oil and stuff in the vehicle. You're definitely going to have to look around for a pair of the old scissor jacks, which I call the old knuckle busters. So this game is very intense. So if you do happen to play this, your job is to get in and try to get out of there as quickly as you can before the whole EF5 goes through and just rips up the whole town and sucks you up with it. So this game was for early access, and again, it is out for PC only. $13.49. But since I already I don't know if I have this on my wish list. Yes, I just added this to my wish list, which you can do right here. Click on that, and once you do that, it should automatically add to your wish list. There are, in fact, probably going to be some new patch notes coming out with this game. Also, major updates to where they could probably add more stuff into it. So as you guys can see here, this is a fairly new game. Not very much to offer currently right now, but this is the exact price. It used to be $14.99, but now it's on $13.49. I don't know why I almost said $13.99, but $13.49 is the actual price. And if you guys wait a little bit, you guys can find these games on sale. And see, this is the patch note. So patch note 0.35.4. And what those patch notes consist of, that's removing any minor game discrepancies like bugs, freezing, not freezing, but skipping or something disappearing. That stuff can be fixed with a simple patch note update. I got something on my eye, guys. Sorry about that. But let me know in the comments if you guys like that game. Um, I'm looking forward to doing more stuff like this as well. So a lot of different gaming things on here. I do a lot of this too, by the way. So it's not currently here on this one. So I'm going to back up a space. So now let's see if it popped in. Nope, it didn't pop in here. So it's not on this computer. It's in my main PC. So if you guys like the game, let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section, and let's see how this goes. But again, the name of the game is called Funnel Runners. Ah. Damn, piece of hair or something in my eye. This really burns. Eyelash, probably. Oh, that's fine, Sam. But again, I definitely do want to thank you for being part of the live stream. And also, anytime you want to pop in, you're more than welcome to jump in at any time. You're always welcome here, Sam. So, guys, if you did in fact like the game, let's get 2 thumbs up in the chats. If you'd like to see more new games coming out, I'll definitely keep you guys posted, let you know what the name of the games are, and try to get some more stuff out here to you. I'm going to be doing a lot more content like this, pushing out all different types of games because 2026, and I do believe 2027 is also going to be a very big year because excuse me, there's going to be a whole ton of games being released this year and into next year. So Valve did say that they were going to try to put Steam onto Xbox. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that or not, but they did in fact make an announcement. You're absolutely welcome, Sam. So also, guys, with Sam's business, I'm gonna have to give him a very good star review. I'm gonna give him a 5 star. He doesn't know it yet, and I hope he's not listening in the chance. But if he is, shh, don't tell him I said that. But I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But anyway, guys, and yes, I do have a sense of humor, so it's always good to have one. So anyway, there's also another game that I've seen. It's been out for a while. It's called The Back Rooms. Not sure if you guys heard of that or not, but if you would like to check that out, I have it popped up right here. And there is another game that has equipment from The Back Rooms in it. We'll get to that here in just a moment. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Escape the Backrooms. The graphics in this game are very hyper realistic. Unfortunately, I cannot make the image any bigger because it does tend to skip when I do that. So I'm probably gonna have to put a better graphics card in this game or this computer. There is a lot of movement and stuff around here. And for those of you who are just checking this out for the first time, this could also come with a seizure warning. So if anybody is epileptic, they do have seizures, or somebody who does not experience any type of epilepsy, stuff like this can actually be encountered without even having a prior history of it. So definitely, if you do plan on downloading Escape the Back Rooms, just be advised and always be sure to read the very beginning of the game when you start it because that's when it's going to pop up as a legal disclaimer. It is an online multiplayer. You guys can see 3 different people right here. These are 3 different people that are playing all at the same time. I think you can get up to like 4 or 5, probably up to 8 players. But you can also get this on a dedicated server. You guys can also check out G-Portal. And as a simple legal disclaimer, I have absolutely no sponsorship, no apprenticeship, or partnership with GeForce. They actually do provide their own dedicated server, which I think it's pretty expensive, guys, to renting a server because it's like almost like $200 a month. I'm eventually going to be working on getting an AMD server myself, so I will actually be able to own my own server. So if you guys are online and you would like to jump into any type of game, I will definitely let you guys know. Once I get that server set up, get everything up and going. I'll have it connected to my PC. I'll be sending invites to mods if they're into PC games. But anyone else that's not a moderator, this is going to be for mods only. And pretty soon I will definitely have one for subs on the channel. So I will definitely have it there. I will try to set one up on Twitch if I can, but I'm not sure what the specifications are for setting up for a gaming channel there. I might have to have another camera, but then again, maybe not. I don't know. Only time will tell. By the way, guys, Escape the Backrooms is also more like a horror game. You got stuff coming after you, you got stuff chasing you, entities, and much more. You guys will also see some paranormal activity in the game. This is all CGI, computer generated graphics, or computer generated imaging. So it's all brought into the game as well. So I will be doing a lot of streaming and stuff like that. But probably here in the next week, I'm going to try to get this set up to where I can actually do some online gaming, and I will probably set another date for that to come out. I will make an announcement as soon as all this is done, and pretty soon I will also be starting. Not soon as in this year, probably sometime next year. I'll be setting up to be able to run a podcast. So moderators, if you would like to participate in the podcast, it's almost like a video chat. So then I'll be able to talk about different games, different stuff like that, because pretty much all I'm going to be focusing on stuff like this, graphics, updates, and a lot of other things yet to come. Patch notes, major updates, add-ons, some things being removed from the game. But only time will tell. And once this does come out, and I do have everything set up for my podcast, I will make that special announcement of when I'm going to be doing my podcast. So it may possibly be sometime in the week or sometime at the end of the week. But there's all different types of styles of video gaming on here. I think, let me see something here. Okay, so there are different games. Zomboid, this is like an older game. And where 7 Days to Die actually came out was from this game right here, Project Zomboid, which is basically an open world survival game. There's not very much protagonist in the game, just a lot of dialogue and stuff like that. So if you guys definitely want to check that out, it's available on Steam. You got Squad, you got all different types of games on here. There are some other video games Like, let me show you what I'm talking about. That's the bottom of the list. So say for instance, if you guys actually decide to want to play Cowboys Life Simulator and you're stuck on one specific thing, let me know exactly what it is you're stuck on. I might be able to help you through that. Or if you want to play another, like a survival, open world survival, and you're not dealing with zombies, but you're dealing with animals and stuff like that. Here's another good one too. It's called Icarus. And this game here, they do weekly annual updates. This one just had a major update not that long ago. If you scroll down, week 240. So they've been working on this game for a long time. Graphics are pretty decent. But if you do, in fact, happen to have issues with a graphics card on a computer and you want to reset the graphics card, I'm also going to show you exactly how to do that. So just do bear with me for a minute. Okay, so you're probably going to see you're probably going to hear a beep when I do this. So this is natural, this is normal. So you want to press your Windows key, left control, left shift, press them all at the same time, and press this key right here. B as in Bravo. And I'm going to show you what this does when you do that. Should flash. Windows Control Shift and B. Why is the screen not flashing? I don't know. Well, evidently this computer is evidently there's this computer is not functioning correctly. So I might have to do a hard reset on this computer. And if that is not the issue, then I'm probably going to have to reinstall the whole entire operating system. So Windows, Control, left shift, and B, press those all down at the same time. When you see the screen flash, it will automatically it'll automatically reload the graphics card just that quick. Snap of a finger. There you go. Problem solved. You guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything in reference to that, feel free to let me know. If there's any other significant detail that you think that I may have left out, let me know in the comments. And I will definitely take a look at everybody's comments at the end of the live stream. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell am I doing? Had one out. Also, another game, if you guys want to check that out, you can also go into Steam and check out Hunter Call of the Wild. That is a really decent one. Very good graphics in that one. Very good sound quality, picture, nature sounds, everything else. Awesome. But there's a game that's kind of almost identical to that. It's Way of the Hunter and Way of the Hunter 2. Now, what makes Way of the Hunter different from Hunter Call of the Wild is you have to have your shots precisely lined up. So if you're out hunting bear or something, or you're out hunting whatever animal it is, you definitely have to have your shots lined very precisely. I know it may be a little bit harder to do in that game, but I see a lot of potential for futuristic hunting games. So let's try this graphic card thing one more time. I don't know if this is because I have an update pending. That's probably why it's not wanting to do that. There it goes. It'll only flash one time if you do it. Okay, I got it. So it should flash one time. Just like that. So again, you press your window, left control, left shift, and this key right here, your Bravo key. Once you do that, you hear a beep. Your screen will flash one time. That will reload your graphics card, and no matter what type of computer it is, Windows 10, Windows 11, as long as it's it doesn't have to be Microsoft. It could be something else attached to it, like Linux Mint, or Steam's operating system. So sorry for the flashing, guys. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys Hunter Call of the Wild. It is a really decent game. It is also for PC and Xbox and PlayStation. If you can't seem to find the game anywhere in the list, come up here to the search box and just type in you don't have to type it all out, but there it is. Hunter Call of the Wild. The graphics are intense. So when you're dealing with nature and stuff like that, um, it's a very unique game. But if you want more information, more details on it, just go over here to your store page. If you're on PC, when I first got this game, guys, I got it when it first came out. Well, not first come out, but I got it when it was still pretty new. I spent like, I think it's like $110 for the game. Now you can get it for like $1.99. Here it is right here. It's just going to show you the intro to it. It's not going to play the whole, it's not going to show you the whole game, but it's just going to show you a clip of it.
Out here, away from the stress.
It almost kind of looks like a movie, though.
Anything but quiet. Nature speaks in its own way. But if you don't listen, you might not hear it. The Hunter Call of the Wild offers the ultimate authentic hunting and outdoor experience. Explore vast, breathtaking open environments teeming with life. The Hunter allows you to approach your journey however you want. From the very start, you're free to hunt and explore as you wish. If you're up for it, you can experience a rich story at the heart of the action.
It's probably an old and starving man. Would you mind helping out?
While on the hunt, listen for animal calls and be on the lookout for any signs that wildlife has been nearby. Tread carefully. Your patience will be rewarded when you finally spot the pristine antlers of a wild elk. Wait for the perfect moment and take your shot. Every successful hunt is a story to tell and a trophy to be earned. These trophies can be proudly displayed in your personal lodge, preserving the memories of the hunt for years to come. Of course, you can easily share your experience with friends by inviting them to join you in online co-op. As you master your craft, you'll gradually gain access to powerful new gear to customize your hunt even further. The thrill of the hunt is undeniable, but the wilderness offers so much more. Partake in challenges and activities, or step off the path to discover the hidden secrets that each reserve has to offer. Explore the rugged Layton Lake District in North America and the leafy Hirschfelden in the heart of Europe, two iconic hunting reserves filled with wildlife that behave with remarkable realism.
Sorry for the glitching, guys. This does happen quite a bit.
Expand your hunting experience through a diverse collection of additional reserves, visiting some of the most celebrated hunting regions from all over the world. And experience new ways to hunt with additional content, including equipment, weapons, and companions. The Hunter Call of the Wild lets you experience the freedom of nature at your own pace. So whenever you're ready, the wilderness is waiting. In the Hunter Call of the Wild.
And this game is already out on Steam. Price tag $19.99. But there was a price tag that was like $1.99. So the sale for the game is officially ended. And it does also equip for co-op, so you guys can actually, if you guys have a dedicated server, you guys can get up to like 8 different players on it. The ATVs and stuff like that, those are DLC version or the DLCs for it. So if you definitely want to check those out, you guys can download Steam. You guys go to, if you want to know how to do that, just go up to Microsoft, go to the address bar. I'll show you how to do it. So if you guys are wanting to download Steam, come up here, Microsoft Edge, and this right here is where you're going to want to type it. Because up here, that's the URL. That won't take you directly to the official website. Steam for PC, Steam Ultimate Online Gaming Platform. This is what it's going to look like before you download it. So if you happen to see this up here, you don't want to get this here. Just come down here to the blue box and left click in the blue box. That will download it, and then you'll have your download folder up here next to your profile. So if you see a circle, it's got an arrow pointing downwards. Click on that. It'll open up the profile. It'll open up the download folder. Wait until it gets done downloading, then just go to where it says open file. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Go ahead and confirm it. Once you confirm it, finish the initial setup on Steam, and there you go. And of course, you're going to have an email address. So when you do download Steam onto your PC, it's probably going to ask you a series of questions. Just go ahead and fill out the questions to the best of your knowledge. Once you fill that out, you should automatically have your Steam profile. Yeah, add a profile, this, that, and the other. That's optional. You don't actually have to put a profile picture or anything in there, but Steam will automatically update if there's any new updates available for certain games. And the updates are random, by the way. So just thought I would let you know that. So in case you happen to see something pop up, like that little box in the middle of your screen, it says upload, downloading, extracting package. Let that go ahead and run its course. Then once that runs through, you should be good to go. It will just disappear on its own. You don't have to click the box. If you do that, then it's probably not going to update. Just let it do its thing. Let it disappear, then just open up the app, and there you go. And if you have issues with Steam, again, I'll show you where to go. Come down here, this little arrow icon, it's highlighted in that little box. Steam will be right there. You guys can also go back and play older versions of certain games. Then you're going to want to go to settings. This is what's going to pop up. This would be your profile here. If you put a picture in here or not, that's totally up to you. That's optional. You don't have to. But if you want to repair your library, if you think your library is damaged, click on here. This is your main hard drive here. Click on these little three dots, go to the middle, repair library, confirm. And we're good. So now if you decide to clear out all your cache files, this ain't going to take long to do. Go to downloads, clear cache, come over, confirm. This is not going to take long to do because it'll sign you out. It's not going to delete anything. You're not going to lose no games, no game saves. Okay, now when you pop back in, it's going to ask you who's playing. You can add an account, or you can just pick the existing account with the question mark right there. Waiting for network. So when the network is going through, it's just verifying that now it's logging in. So after the initial login, once this page opens, you can just close that box right there in the middle out. That's just advertisement. Then you want to come up here to library. Give it a minute. A lot of this stuff might take a minute for some of your games to pop in if you already have a full library and a whole plethora of options to choose from. This right here will actually make your game system run a lot easier. So you can also come over to your store page. If you have something on your wish list, after doing this, guys, you're not going to lose anything on here. And right here, as you can see, it's downloading. Once that gets done, there it is. Download is complete. You might not see that on this one, but now if you have issues with any kind of game, let me open up Steam here. Now, if you want to check the integrity of game files, I'll show you how to do that. Click here, like any random game that you got downloaded, come over here to this little gear, click on that, scroll down to properties. Installed files, this is what you're going to look for here. Click there and come over to verify integrity of game files. So once this downloads, you're going to have an internet connection for this. And right here, it's actually counting. It's going up percentage wise, and it will give off the full list of every file that's associated with the game. So once this gets done, I will show you all how to do this. I'll show you where to look at and hopefully go from there. One file failed. Okay. So it doesn't say exactly how many. Okay, so once you come up here, you can also right click, go down to where it says manage, scroll over, and right down below desk or add to desktop. You can also browse your local files. So once you download, so I just closed Steam out, by the way. So now that I'm in my local files, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for 7 Days to Die. This is the actual game here. This is the 7 Days to Die launcher. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look for the actual game, right click, and come down to where it says run as administrator. Once you run that file as your administrator, that bumps the game to the top priority list of whatever it is you want to play. So what you're going to do is come down here, left click, you can highlight it, right click, run that as admin. And as soon as you run this as your administrator, the game will automatically launch. And that will basically get you right back into playing. So if your game is skipping, stuttering, if you notice any type of minor technical issues, when you run that as your administrator, that should fix the problem. And if you still keep coming across it and you have game saves, you can also delete the game save and try to relaunch. You don't actually have to do this right away. There is ways to fix that. And hopefully I just showed you guys exactly how to do that. So you definitely want to browse your local files first. Go down to where it says what game it is that you want to play or what game you've been playing. Click on the game folder. Right click. Run it as your admin or administrator, which admin is short for administrator. Once you do that, the game will start back up, and hopefully that does right there, in fact, alleviate any issues. You guys can also go back to your game saves, or if it helps out, go into your video and reduce your resolution. That should also help decrease any type of minor discrepancies like skipping or so forth, because maybe your computer might not have the capacity to be able to handle it. So start with your graphics, lower your graphics from 1920 from 1080p. Try to bring that down to 720. If that works, stick with it. You're good to go. Problem solved. But if your computer can handle a 1080p, you're fine. Then it's not so much the game, it's probably the game file integrity. So if you happen to run your game integrity files to check the integrity of the game, if it fails, then you might have one minor discrepancy, but there is a way to fix that. And again, I'm going to show you. Since I didn't show you how to fix that the first time, I'm going to show you how to do it the correct way. So I'm going to come up here to my Steam folder. As you guys can see, I can do split screen. So now I have two files running on one system. 7 Days to Die, I'm going to right click here, go down to Manage, Browse Local Files. I'm going to come down here, right click, and close out Steam. Push that over here. And again, I'm going to look for the game. Left click, come over here, right click to highlight, and click on this, Run as Administrator. So hopefully that does fix it. If not, and here's what else you do. Properties, installed files, and then right down here, let me back this up. So I obviously went too fast for you. So once you come up to 7 Days to Die and your game is causing issues, come over here to this gear, left click here, go to the bottom, click on Properties. Once you do that, you're going to open up 7 Days to Die. This is the general game that you're looking for. If, in fact, whatever game it is you're playing is having an issue, you're going to see it listed right here. Go to Installed Files, which is right here, third one down. And now, this little bottom segment here, click on this. And down here at the bottom, you're also going to see a loading bar. Once this completes, you guys can also come down here and click on this. And it will show you the same thing as if you're actually downloading the game. You can also back up game files so you don't necessarily lose the position that you're in. So if you actually have to uninstall, reinstall, but always use that as a last resort. Because there, last time I did it, said one file failed. So here's the amount of files in the game. 18,410 files successfully validated. So everything here looks good. So once you see how many files are there, that was a success. So if it says one file failed, wait a few minutes, go back in, rescan it, and it should basically give you the whole list of how many files are associated with the game. So therefore, you'll be able to have a way to fix that. So again, I definitely hope that everyone learned something new tonight. And by the way, if you guys are a big Motley Crue fan, let me know in the comments if you are. If you've been to any of their concerts, also feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. And let me know exactly what other game you'd like to see being posted right up here on to my channel. I am in fact going to show you guys a whole list of different games. So when I do happen to start a gaming channel, I will definitely be putting all this stuff on stream. So it just won't be standard blogs, this, that, and the other. It'll be something a little bit different. and a little bit more unique. So again, I definitely do want to thank you guys and gals for being a part of the channel. It is now 9, almost 10 o'clock. Holy shit. Can't believe I've been on this late. So again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for being a part of the channel. And for those of you who are new, those of you who are new and subscribed to the channel, big shout out to each and every single one of you. Big shout out to all my viewers. Big shout out to my moderators and subscribers. Again, this definitely does go to help support the channel. So if you'd like to see more exclusive content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this content as much as possible. That does go to help support the channel. And as always, again, I definitely do want to thank you all for being a part of the channel. And for those of you who are new, once again, very big shout out to you. And as always, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.